Welcome to Historic Coins Vault, where history hides in plain sight. Today, we unlock the story of a rare and valuable United States coin, aged by time, shaped by history, and sought after by collectors. Look closely, because sometimes the smallest coins carry the greatest secrets. Top 1 today, we're diving deep into a very special coin that has captured the hearts of collectors everywhere, the United States Georgia State Quarter Dollar from 1999. If you're a true coin enthusiast, listen carefully because this story is packed with history, unique details, and an incredible potential value that you won't want to miss. The Georgia State Quarter is part of the famous 50 State Quarters program launched by the United States Mint in 1999. This program was designed not only to honor each state but also to encourage coin collecting across the country. Georgia, being one of the original 13 colonies, holds a significant place in American history, and its state quarter beautifully reflects its unique identity and heritage. Let's take a closer look at the design of this coin. On the obverse side, as with all quarters, you'll find the familiar profile of President George Washington, a figure who symbolizes leadership, vision, and the birth of a nation. But it's the reverse side that truly sets this coin apart and makes it special for collectors. The reverse design of the Georgia State Quarter features the state's iconic peach, live oak branches with acorns, and the state motto, wisdom, justice, moderation. The peach, of course, is a symbol of Georgia itself, famously known as the Peach State. The acorns and oak branches represent strength and resilience, while the state motto highlights the values that Georgia was founded upon. Every detail on this coin was meticulously crafted, making it not just currency, but a miniature work of art that tells a story about the state and its people. Now, here's where things get really interesting for collectors. While millions of these quarters were minted and circulated, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly rare. Most coins from this series were used in everyday transactions, meaning wear, scratches, and other signs of circulation are common. But coins that have been carefully preserved in their original condition, without any signs of handling, are the true treasures. Collectors know that condition is everything in coin collecting. A Georgia State Quarter in excellent condition can be worth far more than its face value, especially when combined with unique features or minting errors. Errors can include misstrikes, double dies, off-center designs, or unusual metal flaws that occurred during the minting process. Coins with these anomalies are incredibly sought after because no two error coins are exactly alike. They are like rare fingerprints of history, capturing a moment in time when the minting process deviated from perfection. Imagine finding a Georgia State Quarter with a double die on the lettering, or perhaps a small off-center strike that makes the peach or acorns appear slightly shifted. These subtle imperfections might seem like mistakes, but to a collector, they are priceless. Error coins tell a story and add a layer of intrigue, history, and uniqueness that ordinary circulated coins simply cannot match. Another reason why the 1999 Georgia State Quarter has become so desirable is its historical significance within the 50 State Quarters program. Being among the first set of quarters issued in this highly popular series, Georgia's quarter has a certain prestige. Early issues often gain more attention over time, especially when well preserved, because they represent the beginning of a program that became an iconic part of modern American numismatics. Collectors should also pay attention to the mint mark on their quarters. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint carry no mint mark, while those from Denver feature a small D mark. Depending on the mint and condition, certain coins can be more desirable. Even minor differences in strike quality, luster, and color can have a significant impact on the coin's market value. Now, let's talk about why coin enthusiasts absolutely love discovering rare quarters like this one. First, it's the thrill of uncovering a coin that has survived decades in pristine condition. Second, it's the possibility of finding an error coin that could be worth exponentially more than its standard counterpart. And third, it's the connection to history. Owning a Georgia State Quarter is like holding a small piece of the state's heritage and the United States coinage legacy right in your hands. So, after all that build-up, here comes the most exciting part. If you happen to own a 1999 Georgia State Quarter in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, your coin could be worth an astonishing $83,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $83,000 for a single Georgia State Quarter. This just goes to show that something as small as a quarter can hold an incredible value for the right collector. If you happen to stumble upon this coin in your collection, or perhaps find one tucked away in a drawer or old coin roll, take a moment to check its condition carefully. Even coins that seem ordinary at first glance could turn out to be extraordinary treasures. For coin collectors and enthusiasts, these are the moments that make the hobby so thrilling and rewarding. Top 2. We are focusing on a remarkable coin from the heart of American innovation, the United States of America State Quarter Dollar issued in 2002 for the state of Ohio. Listen very carefully and enjoy every moment, because this coin has become one of the most talked about modern quarters among collectors. The Ohio State Quarter was released during the height of the famous 50 State Quarters program. By 2002, public interest in the series was massive, and millions of people were collecting coins from circulation. Ohio's quarter immediately stood out because it celebrated a powerful theme: innovation and exploration. Ohio proudly calls itself the birthplace of aviation pioneers, and the coin reflects that identity in a bold and meaningful way. While millions were minted, most were spent quickly and forgotten, making truly exceptional examples far more elusive today. The reverse design of the Ohio quarter is packed with symbolism. It features an early aircraft soaring through the sky, representing the Wright brothers' groundbreaking achievements in flight. Alongside it is an astronaut, honoring Ohio's strong connection to space exploration and its role in shaping the future of aviation and science. The outline of the state ties everything together, reminding collectors that Ohio has played a crucial role in American progress. Coins with strong historical and technological themes often gain long-term collector interest, and this design does exactly that. Now let's talk about what truly makes this coin rare and expensive. Condition is everything. The majority of Ohio quarters from 2002 were heavily circulated. They passed through vending machines, cash registers, and countless hands, collecting scratches, dull surfaces, worn edges, and contact marks. Finding one today that remains in near-perfect, uncirculated condition with full original luster and sharp details is surprisingly difficult. High-grade examples stand out immediately under close inspection, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for that level of preservation. What truly elevates this coin in the collector world is the presence of minting errors and unusual varieties. Some Ohio quarters were struck off-center, leaving the design slightly shifted. Others show die cracks or die chips, which appear as raised lines or extra metal caused by damaged dies. There are also examples with weak strikes, where certain design elements like the aircraft or astronaut appear soft or incomplete. In rarer cases, doubling can be seen in lettering or design details due to misaligned dies. These errors were never intended to leave the mint, making them incredibly exciting and highly collectible. Error coins are prized because they are unique. No two error coins are exactly the same, and each one tells a story of a brief moment when something went wrong during the minting process. Collectors carefully examine Ohio quarters under magnification, knowing that even the smallest irregularity can dramatically change a coin's value. What looks ordinary at first glance can turn into a major discovery with a closer look. Demand also plays a powerful role in driving prices. State quarter collectors want premium examples to complete high-quality sets. Error specialists actively hunt for dramatic and unusual mistakes. Investors seek coins with strong themes, visual appeal, and limited numbers surviving in top condition. As time passes, more coins are damaged, lost, or worn down, shrinking the pool of collectible Ohio quarters and increasing competition among buyers. For true coin lovers, this quarter represents more than just metal. It represents human achievement, curiosity, and progress. The excitement of finding a rare modern coin keeps collectors searching through rolls, collections, and old jars year after year. Coins like this prove that valuable treasures don't always come from ancient times, sometimes they come from history we still remember. Now comes the moment that truly captures attention. A 2002 Ohio State quarter in exceptional, top-tier condition, especially one confirmed with a rare and desirable mint error, has reached values as high as $81,000. Yes, a single quarter that once blended into everyday change could today be worth a life-changing amount. So before you ignore your state quarters, take a closer look. Study the condition, search for errors, and examine every detail. because your next great discovery might already be in your hands. Top 3. We are exploring a powerful and meaningful coin from the Appalachian region, the United States of America state quarter dollar issued in 2005 for the state of West Virginia. Stay with me till the end, because this coin has surprised even advanced collectors. The West Virginia state quarter was released as part of the historic 50 state quarters program, a project that transformed modern American coin collecting. By 2005, collectors were no longer just saving quarters for fun, they were actively searching for high-grade examples, rare varieties, and mint errors. West Virginia's quarter quickly gained attention because it celebrated deep American history, rugged geography, and strong state identity. While millions of these quarters entered circulation, very few survived in the condition collectors demand today. The reverse design of the West Virginia quarter is rich with symbolism. It features the New River Gorge Bridge, one of the longest steel arch bridges in the Western Hemisphere. This bridge represents strength, engineering achievement, and the natural beauty of the state. Below the bridge flows the New River, one of the oldest rivers in the world, symbolizing endurance and timelessness. The phrase, "wild and wonderful," perfectly captures the spirit of West Virginia and adds emotional appeal to the design. Coins that combine natural beauty with engineering history often gain long-term respect among collectors. Now let's talk about what truly makes this coin rare and valuable. Condition plays a massive role. Most West Virginia quarters from 2005 were heavily circulated. They were used daily in stores, vending machines, and parking meters, collecting scratches, rim damage, dull surfaces, and contact marks. Finding one today that remains in pristine, uncirculated condition with full original mint luster and sharp details is extremely difficult. Coins that look untouched after nearly 2 decades immediately stand out and attract serious attention. What pushes this coin into another level of collectability is the presence of minting errors and unusual varieties. Some West Virginia quarters were struck off-center, causing the design to appear shifted and incomplete. Others show die cracks or die chips, especially around the bridge, lettering, or rim. There are also weakly struck examples where details of the bridge or river appear soft due to worn dies. In rarer cases, doubling can be found in the text or design elements, caused by misalignment during the minting process. These errors were never intended to leave the mint, which makes them incredibly exciting to collectors. Error coins are highly prized because each one is unique. No two error coins are exactly the same, and that uniqueness creates strong competition whenever one appears on the market. Collectors carefully examine West Virginia quarters under magnification, knowing that even a small flaw can dramatically change a coin's value. A piece that looks ordinary at first glance can turn out to be an extraordinary discovery. Demand also plays a major role in value. State quarter collectors want premium examples to complete top-quality sets. Error specialists actively hunt for dramatic and unusual mistakes. Investors look for coins with strong themes, historical meaning, and limited numbers surviving in top condition. As time passes, more coins are damaged, lost, or worn down, reducing the supply of collectible West Virginia quarters and increasing competition among buyers. For true coin lovers, this quarter represents more than just metal. It represents resilience, craftsmanship, and the beauty of American landscapes. The excitement of finding a rare modern coin keeps collectors searching through rolls, collections, and old jars year after year. Coins like this remind us that history is still being created, even in modern pocket change. Now comes the moment that truly captures attention. A 2005 West Virginia state quarter in exceptional, top-tier condition, especially one confirmed with a rare and desirable mint error, has reached values as high as $79,000. Yes, a single quarter that once passed through everyday hands could today be worth a life-changing amount. So before you overlook your state quarters, take a closer look. Check the condition, search for errors, and study every detail, because hidden treasure often hides in plain sight. Top 4. We are talking about a fascinating coin from the American West, the United States of America state quarter dollar issued in 2006 for the state of Nevada. Listen very carefully and enjoy every detail, because this coin has quietly become a strong favorite among collectors. The Nevada state quarter was released as part of the legendary 50 state quarters program, a a series that completely changed the world of modern coin collecting. By 2006, collectors were no longer just casually saving quarters, they were carefully checking condition, searching for errors, and competing for the finest examples. Nevada's quarter instantly stood out because it captured the spirit of the western frontier, independence, and survival. While millions of these coins entered circulation, only a very small number would later gain serious attention in the collector market. The reverse design of the Nevada quarter is bold and symbolic. It features wild Mustangs running freely across the open landscape, representing freedom, strength, and the untamed spirit of the West. Above them appears the state motto, "All for our country," a phrase that reflects loyalty and sacrifice. The mountains in the background emphasize Nevada's rugged terrain and natural beauty. Collectors are naturally drawn to coins that tell a story through powerful imagery, and this design does exactly that. Now let's talk about what truly makes this coin rare and valuable. Condition plays a massive role. Most Nevada quarters from 2006 were heavily circulated. They passed through cash registers, vending machines, casinos, and countless hands, collecting scratches, edge damage, dull surfaces, and contact marks. Finding one today that remains in pristine, uncirculated condition with full original mint luster and sharp details is far more difficult than most people expect. Coins that appear untouched after years of circulation immediately stand out to collectors. What truly pushes this coin into another category is the presence of minting errors and unusual varieties. Some Nevada quarters were struck off-center, leaving part of the design shifted or incomplete. Others show die cracks or die chips, which appear as raised lines or extra metal caused by damaged dies. There are also weakly struck examples where details of the Mustangs or lettering appear soft due to worn dies. In rarer cases, doubling can be seen in parts of the design or lettering, caused by misalignment during the minting process. These errors were never intended to reach circulation, which makes them incredibly desirable. Error coins are especially valuable because no two are exactly alike. Each one tells a unique story of a brief moment when something went wrong during production. Collectors carefully examine Nevada quarters under magnification, knowing that even a small irregularity can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a major discovery. What most people would overlook can become a prized piece in a serious collection. Demand also plays a powerful role in value. State quarter collectors want high-quality examples to complete premium sets. Error specialists actively hunt for dramatic and unusual mistakes. Investors look for coins with strong symbolism, visual appeal, and limited numbers surviving in top condition. As time goes on, more coins are damaged, lost, or worn down, shrinking the supply of collectible Nevada quarters and increasing competition among buyers. For true coin lovers, this quarter represents more than just metal. It represents freedom, history, and the excitement of discovery. The idea that a modern coin can transform into something highly valuable is what keeps collectors searching through rolls, collections, and old jars year after year. Coins like this remind us that treasure does not always come from ancient times. Now comes the moment that truly grabs attention. A 2006 Nevada state quarter in exceptional, top-tier condition, especially one confirmed with a rare and desirable mint error, has reached values as high as $75,000. Yes, a single quarter that once blended into everyday change could today be worth a life-changing amount. So before you ignore your state quarters, take a closer look. Study the condition, search for errors, and examine every detail, because hidden treasure often hides in plain sight. Top 5. We are exploring a fascinating coin from the beautiful Pacific Island territory of Guam, the United States of America state quarter dollar issued in 2009. Listen very carefully and enjoy every detail, because this coin has quietly become a favorite among serious collectors. The Guam state quarter was released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which replaced the 50 state quarters program. This series highlighted national parks, historical landmarks, and important territories of the United States. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, only a small number have survived in exceptional condition, and even fewer feature interesting minting variations or errors. This is why the Guam quarter has attracted so much attention in the collector community. The design of the Guam quarter is both beautiful and meaningful. The reverse features the striking Two Lovers Point cliffside, a famous landmark in Guam, with the ocean and tropical scenery surrounding it. Below, there are two figures representing the legend of the two lovers, a story deeply embedded in Guam's culture and history. This design captures not only the island's natural beauty but also its rich heritage, making it emotionally appealing to collectors. Coins that tell a story through imagery often develop long-term value, especially when paired with strong historical or cultural significance. Now let's dive into what makes this coin particularly rare and valuable. Condition is key. Most Guam quarters from 2009 were quickly circulated and used for everyday purchases. Over time, they collected scratches, nicks, contact marks, and surface wear. Finding a Guam quarter today that remains in pristine, uncirculated condition with full mint luster and sharp details is extremely difficult. Coins that appear untouched after more than a decade immediately stand out and are highly desirable to collectors. Even more exciting are the minting errors and unusual varieties that occasionally appear with this coin. Some Guam quarters were struck off-center, leaving parts of the design misaligned or partially missing. Others show die cracks or die chips, where raised lines or small extra metal appear due to imperfections in the minting process. There are also weakly struck examples, particularly around the figures or the landscape, caused by worn or misaligned dies. In rare cases, doubling can be found in letters or design elements, creating a unique and collectible variant. These errors were never intended to leave the mint, which makes them especially fascinating to collectors. Error coins are highly prized because no two are exactly alike. Each one tells a story of a brief moment during production when something went wrong. Collectors carefully examine Guam quarters under magnification, searching for even the smallest anomalies that could transform a normal coin into a valuable collectible. What may appear ordinary at first glance can turn out to be an extraordinary find with just a closer look. Demand also plays a significant role in determining value. Collectors want the finest examples to complete premium sets from the America the Beautiful Quarters program. Error coin specialists compete for unique varieties. Investors look for coins with strong design, cultural significance, and limited numbers surviving in top condition. As time passes, more coins are damaged, lost, or worn, shrinking the pool of collectible Guam quarters and increasing competition among buyers. For coin lovers, this quarter represents more than just currency. It embodies heritage, artistry, and the excitement of discovery. The thrill of finding a rare coin, whether a first-year issue or one with an error, keeps collectors searching through rolls, old collections, and forgotten jars year after year. Coins like this prove that modern pieces can hold significant historical and financial value. Now comes the moment that truly grabs attention. A 2009 Guam State quarter in exceptional, top-tier condition, especially one confirmed with a rare and desirable mint error, has reached values as high as $72,000. Yes, a single quarter that was once ordinary pocket change could today be worth a life-changing amount. So before you overlook your state quarters, take a close look. Examine the condition, check for errors, and study every detail, because your next great discovery might already be in your collection. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Happy collecting, and keep hunting for hidden treasures.